Hey, beloveds. Y'all, excuse the hair. It's hair washing day. I just got my hair out of braids, so it's a hot mess right now. But I'm gonna rock it like this until I could get to it because I got to tell y'all where I've been, what's going on, and why I have been MIA. I'm telling you. Well, first is first. I just want to say thank you for all those subscribers that I currently have, okay? My goal is to grow this channel, right? Grow it, of course, till it can't grow no more. However, I'm forever grateful, thankful for those who are here, who's been here, who has stayed here despite my inconsistency. And I just really appreciate you all. I'm grateful for you all. I'm blessed to have you all here. And stay tuned because there's much more to come. And that's why I'm here to talk to you, to let you know, give you a rundown on what's going on, where I've been, and why I've been MIA. Okay. So I'm gonna touch base on some points. And one is my YouTube channel is currently going to be revamped. Okay. Revamped, y'all, because right now, as most of you know, I'm a versatile woman. I consider myself to be a woman who has many talents and skills, right? There's so much I love to do, so much I like, and that I like to share. And when I first started the channel, I was like, I just want to share. I just want to do what I like, fun things, cook, sing if I want to sing, and so I quickly noticed, okay, although you like all of those things, you got to pick a niche, right? In this social media market, we have to pick a niche. And I have a niche, right? Actually, my niche came to me through, doing my YouTube channel. And that niche, y'all, is in relationships, right? I want to be able to provide more content in relationships. Um, where I'm going is, I won't give you all the secrets right now, but just stay tuned. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be very interesting and entertaining because I would love to see different things on my channel, but I want to stick within that niche. And so that's what I'm doing right now, revamping my channel to fit the brand, right? When I say brand, that's my point number two. I am currently working on my brand. I have a brand that has been in my heart for like years now, right? And I want to finally implement that, get that going, and launch it. So pretty soon I'll be launching the brand. I'm just trying to get things in perspective, prioritize everything right now to have a smooth transition. Now the brand's going to tie in with the channel, hence why I need the channel to be on a particular level niche wise. And so do anticipate to see that. I'm going to have merch. I'm going to have apparel that ties in with the brand. Right now I'm wearing one. This is not really my brand. This is just something that I came up with that I like, and I like the wording. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, but it says, "Pretty girls don't lash out." Okay, okay. Let me go into details on what this is all about because I'm excited about it, y'all. And for you ladies, if you want one of these, email me. My email is somewhere down below, and I'll be glad to make you one, send you one. It's just something fun that I came up with and I want to do, and I wanted to make more of. And so, pretty girls don't lash out, y'all. So a friend of mine told me, "Girl, the X on the I look a little controversial." And so I'm like, yeah, and so is a lot of things in the world that's controversial right now, right? But the point wasn't to make this to be a controversy, y'all. It wasn't intended to be a controversy. I don't want anything to be, taken out of context and taken the wrong way. So let me give you an explanation and what this shirt is about. Pretty girls don't lash out. Okay? Again, it's not my brand. However, it is something that I have copyrighted. So, because I think and I believe in it so much. So, it is, where do I start with this? I went on a trip, right? And while I was in the airport, I saw this girl. She and I guess a bunch of other ladies were coming on vacation, like maybe a girls' trip or something. And she had this shirt that said, I can't remember the exact wording, but it said, like, watch out, I'm coming to lash out, right? Watch out, I'm coming to lash out. As if to say, I'm coming to your area to lash out. I'm coming to your country to lash out. And we don't really, anyway, it wasn't my business what she came to do, what kind of lashing out she came to do. But I was like, and she had two eyes with the lashes, right? And as if to say, I'm coming to lash out, like I'm coming to lash out with my lashes. And I was like, okay. But so the idea came to me. I'm like, okay, sis, you're a beautiful woman. There's ways to have fun without lashing out, if that's the case, right? And so hence why I created Pretty Girls Don't Lash Out, y'all. We just don't. We just don't. Okay, so let me say this. This is not to say, for all the ladies who are probably saying, girl, who you think you is, or girl, what's wrong with my lashes? Sis, wear your lashes as you please, okay? This statement is not to say you guys are not beautiful with lashes. It's not to say women who wear lashes are not beautiful or not pretty. It's not saying that you have to not wear lashes to be pretty. No. What this is implying is that pretty girls don't lash out. Okay, let me go a little in depth with this. If you're an attractive woman, if you're pretty, if you know you are, and you're humble about it, okay? Because, it's one thing to be pretty and it's another thing to be humble and have a good personality, okay? That's where the beauty really lies in, is skin deep inside, the internal, the heart, right? That's where the pretty lies. So if you know you're pretty in all ways, shape, or form, right? Pretty face, pretty heart, pretty inside, pretty attitude, pretty personality. Basically, I don't even know. I'm so excited. I don't even know how to explain this. It is basically saying that if you know you're already pretty, you don't need lashes. That's what it's saying. All it's saying is you don't need lashes if you know you're pretty. Right? I don't wear lashes, y'all. Nothing against women who wear lashes. If you like your lashes, sis, do as you please, to each its own. I just don't like it, right? I don't like having glue or any kind of thing messing around in my eyes, right? Because I've had experience, odd things going in my eye, and it was not a good feeling. And I don't. So I just put my regular mascara. And some people already think I have lashes because the mascara I use elongates my lashes, and it causes it to look fake. But anyway, so that is basically just a statement, okay? Because I mean, a lot of people like to wear statement shirts, right? They like to put their messages on their shirt. Some are very provocative, some are very controversial. It's basically the easiest way to put how you feel, what you feel on a shirt to share and show the world. And that's one of the ways I felt. And so that's what I decided to do, put it on a shirt. Because I was like, sis, you coming to lash out in someone's country, okay, but you're a decent looking woman, you're pretty, you don't need to lash out, right? You don't even need to wear lashes. I'm sure a man will find you pretty just the way you are. And nowadays, if you ask my opinion, more men are seeming to not like lashes. There's so many jokes and stuff going around about, what's that character, Epilophagus, whatever his name is. I don't know how to say the word, but a lot of those jokes are going around about lashes. And so, I mean, no offense to any ladies, any sister who wants to wear lashes. That's you. I just don't particularly like it. And so I figured I put it on a shirt. pretty girls don't lash out, which means two things. If you're already pretty and you don't feel you need lashes, right? Then you don't have to lash out. You don't need to wear lashes. And the second thing is attitude and personality. We don't need to lash out. Of course, a woman of elegance and poise are those that are soft spoken. We're very patient and very, you know, don't. I'm not to say I'm perfect, y'all, because I have been there, done that. The type of woman that I don't, that came out of character. Okay, but that's part of the brand that I'm working on, is to how to help women implement that soft feminine touch to them that really God has input into us to be in the world, right? Particularly to our families and our Adam, whoever your mate is, or whoever the person that's been put in your life. We want to be able to be our best selves for them, and with dignity and poise and great character. So that's part of my brand. Okay, and I'll fill you guys more in on the brand as I launch it and as more things become available for the brand. But this one shirt is just it's just something fun to say that you're pretty, sis. You are gorgeous the way you are, natural as can be. You don't need to lash out. Yes, we put it because we want to accentuate the look. We want to, elaborate on our look, but we don't really need it, right? We don't need to lash out. Nor do we need to fight or get into any controversy with people. And, we're just, us elegant women are more than that. Okay, we can be more, as much as we have fallen short. Yes, we've all been there. I've been there. We've fallen short, and but the good news is that doesn't define who you are. You can always come back and die to self, die to the old self that you were, and rejuvenate to a new, brand new self, a new person that does better, do better, respect yourself better. And so there's so much more. I'm not going to go into depth with it because that's all part of the brand that I'm going to be launching and working on. But yeah, so if you want one of these shirts, if you resonate with the shirt and you feel it and you like it, and you're a sister who don't particularly like wearing lashes or don't wear lashes, and you don't feel like you need to lash out, or you don't feel like you need to lower yourself and your standards to ignorance or nuisance, okay, in people, and you are just, you like to stay within your character, this is the shirt for you, okay? You want to get this shirt. Pretty girls don't lash out, both through lashes and both with personality and their character. Now that's that, y'all. I have said that, and I've given you guys a little rundown. So I have these selling. If you want one, let me know. DM me. Actually, you can purchase it on, I'll leave the link below. You could purchase it on my Teespring. I have a Teespring website where I have it listed on there. You could go on there. This, as well as other designs that I have created. Not quite my brand stuff yet, because my brand stuff, I'm still working on it. But that's going to be a whole total different website where you're going to get my brand merchandise on there and my brand apparel, because it's so uniquely deep. It is a deep brand, y'all. Okay, and I feel it in my heart. It just want to bust out like a sunshine beam, because it's so meaningful. This is not going to be a brand that just has a meaning. It's going to be a meaningful movement. Okay, it's created to be a movement. It's going to move you. It's going to move yourself. It's going to move your sister, your mother, your aunt, your everybody. It's going to move people. Once you resonate and you understand what the brand is about, and you relate it, the one thing I know is people relate to brands based on what it represents, right? And people don't just go buy things out there. They have to relate to it. So if you can explain, and if you could put passion and purpose into what you're doing, and you could explain to someone else what this means, why it's meaningful, people will relate to it, and they will draw to it, and they're going to want to support you. They're going to want to get the things, right? We live in a world that is full of people wanting to get encouraged, people wanting to be elevated in life. And we're living in a world with a lot of entrepreneurs. Like, I truly feel colleges and schools, well, colleges in particularly, especially in America, because America, it's not free college really like that. I think it's gonna go distinct. Yeah, I really do. Because more and more people are now noticing that their talents and skills and purpose draws more money to them than what they could get if they were to go pay all that schooling and get a degree to then go make money that will take them a while to make, right? And now people are getting six figures through just doing what they love and discovering a brand in themselves, discovering a purpose in themselves that they're able to use to implement, elevate, and make a difference in someone's life and be impactful in someone's life with it. So more and more people, I don't know what the statistics are now, but if you check on, if you were to check a school and how many people nowadays are attending colleges, I personally feel it's going to be less and less people now, because more people are getting into digital creations and all that fun stuff, TikTok, YouTube, and getting six figures from it. All right. And yeah, so I don't think people need to have a college degree. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, nothing against college degrees, y'all. Please don't go out there saying, oh, Believe says she doesn't, no one needs to go to school. No, that's not what I'm saying. Go to school, go do what you want to do. But I'm just saying more and more people are becoming entrepreneurs and discovering that they have this gift and talent to them that could generate six-figure incomes. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, back to where I've been and what's going on. So what's coming soon will be apparel. Okay, going to be launching my brand, going to be revamping the YouTube channel, going to be focusing more on my niche, which is on relationships, and focusing also on my ministry, women's ministry, with my brand. Okay, now, yes, I love to cook, and yes, I love to sing and do all that other stuff. Perhaps I'll make a different channel for that, just to have just those things, because I don't want to mix all those things. When I first started the channel, I thought, oh, let me just put everything I like to do in here. Yeah, that's cool, but it was a little tacky, because people will come on the page and not know what they're following me for, right? And so I know I had to really make a change to that. And I'm like, okay. Then God told me what my niche was, what my purpose is. And I'm like, oh, bingo. Perfect. Now I know what I want to focus on, right? And so now I'm at the point where I'm trying to revamp everything, create logos, merch, brands, everything. And I got a message for y'all too in the midst of me telling you all of this, because God had told me to say this to you all a while back, and I've just been procrastinating a little bit. It's regarding to what's inside of you. There are people out there who have a calling, who have a ministry, who have some idea, okay? And you're not taking steps to doing it. You're not. God said it's time to do so. God said it's time to plant seeds. You don't have to do everything in one day, y'all. You don't. You do not have to do everything. I'm a perfectionist. I consider myself to be a perfectionist. And I used to be like, okay, I don't want to do this unless I know it's going to be perfect. I don't want to do it unless I know it's going to, be a particular looking way, because I like, things to look posh and elegant. When I started my YouTube channel, I started with a sea moss video on how to make sea moss tea. And it was not the best video. Right now, I probably have 2,000 views, over 2,000 views, maybe 2.7, I believe. Yeah. But God said, what are you doing? This is going to be your platform for your ministry and for other things. Get started. Push, go through and do it. Just do it. Just do it. Don't worry about perfection. Don't worry about everything needs to be in place, because I was one of those people too, looking at other YouTubers and be like, oh, I wish I could do that. Get going with what you are called to do. Okay, there's a saying, well, not there's a saying, let me ask y'all this. Where is the most expensive place in the world? Where? It is in the cemetery. Yeah, the cemetery is the most expensive place in the world. Why? Because a lot of people who are, bless their heart, who has passed with ideas, dreams, aspirations, goals that was not implemented. These people has passed on with a desire and a passion in their heart that they did not take action towards. Okay, so God is telling you to go ahead and get started. Plant the seed. A tree is not going to grow in one day. Okay, we all know it's going to take years, it's going to take time. But as you plant the seed, it creates for whatever that thing is meant to be to grow. Okay, it's going to grow. And so if you have a book idea, write the book, plant that seed. That's going to grow eventually. If you have a YouTube you want to start, plant that seed. It's going to grow eventually. If you have apparel, merch that you want an idea of a saying on a shirt that you want to put down, plant that seed. So God is telling you to plant the seed. Don't wait. Don't listen to naysayers. Okay, naysayers will try to make you feel like, oh, this idea is really bad. Okay, and I know for me, because I've been there with fear of what if, or the unknown. Well, you won't know until you try. And if you know it deep down in your heart that it's something that has been told for you to do, God got your back. God got your back. He's going to support you. And people are going to gravitate to that idea. And once you have the passion in you and you know how you feel about that situation, other people will feel that, and they will also want to support you in that way, because you have that passion. You can't go into say, oh, just you can't go into it for money. You got to go into it for wanting to make a difference. You want to go into it for a purpose, for that burning desire, for that burning thing in you that needs to come out. So go get started, sis. Get started, brother. Get started on what that idea is. Y'all, a lot of y'all are out there and y'all not doing it. Okay, so use that as a form of encouragement to you, as a form of confirmation that it's time. Tis the season for people to come out of their shell and show who they are and what they have in them that was gifted to them by God to help make a difference in our world. Okay, and so yeah, that's what I wanted to come to you all and tell you all. And thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Do expect more exciting things coming through. I want to do a little bit more blogging that will show you in my everyday life and certain things that I'm doing and project wise and travels per se. And so it's very exciting, y'all. Again, I'll put the link for the shirt where you could find it. Pretty Girls Don't Lash Out, and as well as other t-shirts that are on there. If you like it, please support and purchase. And yeah, so stay tuned for all the exciting things. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. I love you all. And until next video, stay blessed. So, mwah.